All right, so a very warm welcome to everyone. So for those that are not new here, you know that every quarter we have this report whereby we share everything about Pundi X, from Expo's business progress to tech development and really everything under the sky. So right now it's actually 9 p.m. in Singapore, New York time is 9 a.m., London time 2 p.m. And guys, let's start. First and foremost, our speakers today, our co-speakers today is Paco and Judy. So Paco and Judy, do you want to say hi to everyone?
Hello, this is Paco. Very nice to be here and welcome to the quarterly progress report, everyone.
Hey guys, this is Judy. Happy to see you guys again at the quarterly report.
Right, okay, all right, so let's start. And today's agenda, we have 5 major themes to discuss. One is actually tech development. And in the tech development section, Paco will share with us many things that we are working on, including one that I'm very excited about, which is actually Expo's mobile, to make every mobile phone, every mobile device behave like an Expo. So not just Expos, but every mobile phone can be a Expos. Second, we want to share with you rollouts and partnerships, the rollouts that we have done all over the world, and also the partnerships that we have tracked on. So these are some of the exciting things that we want to share with you on the ground progress. The third thing is actually PERS update, whereby we will share with you what's going on with PERS.
Just like the light.
This is meeting, right? Right. Can we mute for a while?
Hi guys, please mute your microphone if you're not speaking. You.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Raymond has muted himself. So the third one is actually PERS update, whereby Judy will share with us some of the PERS update, some of the freebies that we're giving out, and also a retroactive reward, which some of you actually kind of know about on the forum. So we will share that as well. And the fourth one is some of the events and the traveling that we have done throughout many parts of the world, and how we are evangelizing Pundi X. And last but not least, Q3 outlook and also Q&A. So if you have questions along the way, throw them into the Zoom chat, in the Twitter, in Telegram or whatever, and we will try to, the team will try to catch it and also post it onto Zoom chat so that we can answer you. Any questions, any kind of questions, we welcome. So just drop it and we will try to answer all the questions in this chat. So guys, let's dive into tech development, and to you, Paco.
All right, thank you, Zach. So please move to the next slides. So for Xpop Mobile, we call it as a alpha version. And the reason is that we have received requests from Xpop's distributors that they would like to empower small merchants to accept crypto. So a mobile version will be very, very useful for adoption. And the mobile points of sale system can be very cost effective than the traditional POS systems. And they do not, actually they do not require to purchase the specialized hardware. And for mobile POS system, that can help business to save money on printing costs, and they can generate the receipt in electronically. So in Q2, we have released the alpha version for testing. Some distributors have requested this version and test. And at this moment, the alpha version is not only is actually not able to support the NFC feature yet. So the team is so far collecting the feedback from the distributor and making improvements before the final version. And if you are already a XPOS distributor or a merchant and you would like to test, please send the email to support@pundies.com and we will help you with the settings. And for the next tech update, that would be our distributor portal. So for some merchant and distributor, this portal is very important for them because this backend system is where they set up commissions, daily transaction limits, deposits, and withdrawals. So there are a lot of improvement that we brought to the backend system, and the new interface will give more flexibility for both merchants and distributors to set up their XPOS device, as well as the data analytics tools. So as you see on the screen, that the merchants can filter out the transactions and based on the blockchain networks. So in the past, we didn't have those parameters, but we think that with the increasing transaction volume that we have, all the data become a very useful tool for merchants and distributor to actually estimate the future transaction trend, and accordingly they can prepare the liquidity that they need to prepare for their merchants. So we hope that this new merchant portal will be very helpful for them. And now this portal hasn't been replaced by the old one. So we will actually jump into the replacing process maybe next month or so. And then we have the old system to run for a few months, and then as well as the new system. So maybe next month we will replace with the new interface and then have the old system as a standby. And for the next, I think the most important thing is that we have support USDT TRC20 at our backend system. As you may know that XPOS had already support USDT TRC before, but at the backend, we want to also give distributor and merchants more flexibility to deposit their USDT stable coins. So they are now supported. So hopefully we will have more transaction from there. And another exciting development would be the support of the hardware wallet PS Card. And as PS Card, the Genesis version has been live, and it has been delivered to our distributor in Turkey and South Africa. And some of the people who have participated pre-sales already received the PS Card. So the next thing that we want to do is that by utilizing this hardware wallet, people can easily get crypto from XPOS, especially using a co-wallet card. So they can either buy crypto or sell crypto or spend crypto through that card, and they can get it from XPOS merchants in Turkey and South Africa. But we only have 500 available now, and there will be more. As I heard, there will be more addition coming out in the near future. So I'm pretty excited. More PX card, customized PX card will be produced in the next few months. Right, and I would like to walk you through the transactions of the PX card because it works very, very simple, and it's especially for the first-time crypto user. I think the adoption should be started from there, and we should do more to bring in more first-time crypto users. We believe that PS card can also help. So people just tap and then go. That's it. So only 4 steps on transacting through PS card. So this is the full transaction flow. And next, I would like to talk about the ex-post. So most of the transaction, about 95% of the transactions that ex-post recently handled, actually from the third-party wallet. So since we launched on transaction in 2020, and the volume has been increased since then. And we see more and more people adopting, hello, French X-Core, welcome. We see more and more people adopting self-custodial wallet and realize that we need to allocate more resource to develop supporting more chains, supporting more third-party wallet. So X Wallet actually is a custodial wallet, has served its purpose in the early days and then become obsolete. So it's time for X Wallet to decommission. And it doesn't mean that Pundi has been decommissioned or FX Wallet be decommissioned, because I still receive emails that asking whether Pundi has been closed or something like that. So we clarify that Pundi is here, strong and growing, and it's just that X Wallet, we need to decommission X Wallet because the trend is Web3 and decentralized. So when we're launching the Pundi S chain, and there are actually many Pundi S token holder moving their tokens to their private wallet to participate the governance delegation and receive purse reward in 2021. We still see Pundi S holders not very frequently use X Wallet and left their tokens there. So please make sure that you withdraw before December 31st, 2023. And the team will adjust the gas fee for withdrawal to the lowest level. We know that the gas fee on the Ethereum could be very high, and those small amount users may not be able to withdraw. And so if you see a pending transaction, for example, like your transaction hasn't been processed immediately, it means that at this moment, the gas fee is very high on Ethereum blockchain. So your transaction will be switched to the manual process. So when the gas fee become lower, and we will process your transaction, withdraw transactions. So if you have any question, any assistance, please email to support@pundies.com. Our team is here to help. Is there any? I see there are questions in the chat, so maybe I can answer. The start forum regarding the X Wallet decommission for small portfolios. Can we expect some discussion on the forum? I think it's the best that the community to, for example, the small volume holder that can participate the forum and voice their opinion would help that they need. Because if there are, I understand that the community members very helpful to help the members. I think those who have a small amount holders in X Wallet, they can also participate the forum for discussion, and then to come up with a comfortable solution for them to withdraw if someone want to develop the solution for those small tokens, small quantity token holder to withdraw, because the trust should be established in that sense during the discussion. Otherwise, because everyone anonymous and not being verified in some way in the forum, and we cannot promise the solution would assist in any way, but I hope that those small amount token holder can come up and voice their opinion on the forum. Okay. If you know anyone, please encourage them to participate the forum discussion, not just to tag the team. So the unclaimed funds will be still sitting in the wallet. So it's very, very small amount because, for example, if the token value lower than $5, and it will just sit on the inside the wallet forever. We won't actually touch this fund at all. So because there's not enough scarcity move out from that particular wallet address. So that's how it will become for the small volume tokens in their X wallet. Any more questions? All right. Okay. So so for the next part, we will talk about rollout and partnerships. I'll hand over to you, Zach.
Sure. So I think Paco actually mentioned something very on point, which is the growth of what we call the decentralized wallet app or the private wallet apps in our ecosystem. Right now, as Paco has rightly pointed out, 95% of the transactions that we see on Expos are actually from private wallets, which means that wallets that user actually hold their keys. It can be FX wallet, it can be Coin98 wallet, it can be Trust wallet, it can be MetaMask wallet. Essentially, not an overstatement, the hundreds of crypto apps out there, crypto wallets out there that people hold their keys. And I think it's a very correct decision that we have taken with the support of the community to actually pivot to support more in terms of private wallets, so that, you know, our user is not just limited to X wallet, but essentially any kind of wallets which user holds the key, right? So take, for example, if in the near future, we actually support a Cosmos-based token, and any kind of Cosmos wallet will actually work on Expo. So I think that is a great thing that is going on. And the numbers also tell a very, very similar story. And I think one thing that actually makes things very helpful is that because we are actually focusing on different markets globally, right? The palette, the user habit of a South African user could be very different from a Turkish user, which then could be very different from a Singaporean user. And in different markets, we have different mainstream wallet apps, right? And the fact that we are focused on the private wallet is actually a very good sign of the growth, which is really supporting our growth, right? So moving on to the rollouts and partnerships. French X Core asks, is X Wallet actually a non-custodial ERC20 wallet? X Wallet is a custodial ERC20 wallet. The non-custodial is FX Wallet, right? All right, so moving to rollouts and partnerships. As many of you know, Turkey is an amazing market, a market that we are very focused in. And in the words of our distributor, Hakan, he actually tweeted and said, Binance operates the world's largest centralized exchange, and Pundi X operates the world's largest physical exchange. I think it's not an overstatement. I think in the physical exchange space, Pundi X is the market leader. And one of the big contributor is actually the Turkish market. And in fact, even today itself or yesterday itself, we have a new Pundi X physical exchange store opening in Antalya, Murapasa district in Turkey. And it is one of the 13 active stores that are open and 3 more upcoming ones. And with that, it is also time for us to share that Pundi X Turkey will also be distributing in the Middle Eastern market and the Central Asian market. And this 2 market is very interesting because it is also market whereby some countries over there has fiat volatility. And when fiat volatility happens, normal user would want to either go to online exchanges or they want to go to physical exchanges like Pundi X to actually get protection for their salary, their hard-earned money. So that's a very, very interesting progress that we are seeing in that front. Another front that we are seeing is actually with Pundi X South Africa, another distributor that actually has licensed our name, which is Pundi X, in their local market. And in South Africa, we also see very similar user habit as Turkey. But on top of that, we also are very lucky to see Pundi X South Africa mobilizing the usage on expensive watches, whereby we actually see South Africans stepping into a shop which has the expos and actually selling their crypto for their favorite watch, right? So obviously from the slides which you will see next, these are actually expensive watches, and it's really interesting that users are actually spending crypto to buy these watches, and we are very happy that the solution is being powered by expos. And also for those of you that tune into our previous Twitter space, you would know that one of the use case in Africa is actually to buy gold in South Africa using expos. And you know that the partner that is partnering selling gold is actually one of the biggest gold coin exchange store in South Africa. So real premium mall selling gold coins through expos. And what is even more interesting is that the sales team, the BD team in Pundi X actually got Binance Pay to support, right? So we are very focused on non-custodial private wallet, but in Binance Pay's case, they are a custodial, but they are also the world's biggest custodial wallet. So we went out and decided to support Binance Pay, and hopefully more things will come with Binance as well, right? And the next one we want to share with you, every quarter we share with you our transaction. And in the Q2, the top countries that uses crypto pay is actually Turkey, South Africa, Uganda, Uruguay, and also back in the rankings, France. The tokens that they use to pay are actually USDT, BTC, ETH, Pundi X, and BNB. And interestingly, we also want to share, we probably got that from Pecco's slide as well, is that we increasingly got we've been getting user that is asking for a different stable coin on different chain, right? So a certain market might want USDT on Ethereum, another market might want, USDC on another chain. So increasingly more requests on different chain of stable coin. So that's very interesting. And Pundi X, of course, very good for us, which is also one of the top 5 paying crypto tokens through expos. And the 5th is actually BNB, right? Crypto sales, number 1 is Turkey, Uruguay, Uganda, Brazil, and South Africa. So just now what I mentioned is crypto pay, which means people using crypto to pay. And crypto sales, people buying or selling crypto. So number 1 is Turkey, Uruguay, Uganda, Brazil, and South Africa. And what are people buying or what are people selling? It's actually number 1, USDT, which is buying stable coin, followed by BTC, BNB, ETH, and DAI. So very interesting. And Pundi X also frequently appears on the top sales token. So meaning that people are not just buying Pundi X token from crypto exchanges, but also in real stores. So you can ask yourself how many tokens have been bought by people in real store. And I think we are proud to say that Pundi X token is actually one of the very few that people are able to acquire. All right, so next, I think we want to move on to Purse, and we want to give the floor to Judy.
Yeah, hi everybody. Let me give you some updates on the Purse token. So in Q2, the Purse token redemption campaign is still going on, and in Q2 we did this redeem Margin X MX Alliance NFT for 2,500 Purse token, which is very cool. Thank you for the support from Margin X. The next one is Win Purse and AI Dodge tokens with also 2,500 Purse tokens. That means you're spending Purse tokens to earn more cool tokens. And in celebration of the integration with Hive, you can pay and accept payments in Purse for your jobs, tasks, and offers on app.hive.works. If you guys haven't checked it out, you can go and check it out on Hive. As for the Purse staking, so the past 30 days, the distribution sum of the past 30 days, like about 2 million Purse distributed. And in total, up until now, we have burned 4.6 billion Purse tokens. As for the retroactive rewards that mentioned, about 8 million Purse tokens rewards will be distributed by the end of July, which is this month. So please follow our forum thread for the latest updates if you are part of the program. And that's it from the Purse part. Now we can go to events.
All right, thank you, Judy. So the events that we actually held in Q2 2023, one of them is actually a BRICS series on South Africa, the adoption of crypto, the growth of Pundi X in South Africa. And we had that in May, and we had the CEO of S-Coin and also the managing director of Pundi X South Africa, Daniel, to speak. And what is interesting is that they shared some of the very interesting use case, which there is a possibility that they will come again on a second episode of Crypto in BRICS series to actually share with us what has happened since May, the last time we spoke on Twitter Spaces. Hence, possible that we will be doing another session in South Africa, and to hear from Daniel and the other guys on the ground in the local market on what has happened. Are there people buying new things apart from luxury watches, gold coin? So for those of you that are interested, stay tuned for the announcement. Next, we also did a series on crypto adoption in Turkey, and we have quite a few people that attended, including Hakan, which is our distributor, and also merchant, Daniel, Zain, which I think Zain is actually originally from Pakistan, and he shared with us some of the journeys that we have. And we also have a crypto influencer called Caesar. Basically, all these guys shared with us what has happened in Turkey and why are people visiting one or many of the 15 expo stores that people are actually buying crypto and spending crypto. So it was a very interesting Twitter space For those of you that are interested, you can actually check it out. And we had that in June recently. We also had a very interesting event with Binance Africa, and Peko was actually the speaker. And tell us more, Peko.
Right. Thank you, Zach. So I think I'm very grateful that Binance Pay Africa that having us both Daniel and myself into their show, the live shows, and we share about what is Pundi, what is XPOS, as well as the plan how to make more merchants to adopt XPOS as well as Binance Pay in the regions, because in South Africa there are many Binance users. So naturally, people have the Binance Pay to be spent in the store, and the host himself is very much interested in our product and being very supportive. So hopefully we will get more collaboration opportunity with Binance and to promote Binance Pay in the regions. And also not only promotion with the Binance Pay, but also our merchants, which is the gallery, the digital gallery store, that they also have events. And when they have events, they also to highlight that they accept cryptocurrency in their events. So if people buying their artworks or anything, then you have the choice to pay in digital currency. And the other interesting event is actually from Innocent Experience, the music festival that Daniel actually hosting together with the local players. So we also have XPOS there to accept cryptocurrency as a payment. Thank you, Daniel, if you're here. I saw you were attending this progress report. Thank you so much. Also, in Q2, we saw the opportunity to promote XPOS. Actually, Blockheads spotted it, and then to share in the group that, hey, we should be in this show. So we submit our pitch to the Holo Lab, and also to go through a voting. And with the voting, we are very fortunate, got community verified. And I think it's good to engage the community when we participate such votings. And our project has been listed in one of top 10, if I remember correctly. So the competition is very high. But I'm very glad that our community continues to support Pundi and make it visible among the new users and also the other new upcoming projects as well. So thank you for your votes. And then the next slides. And we also have a lot of activities in Japan. I believe, Judy, you would like to share some updates from Japan.
Yes, we have attended in Q2. We have attended many events in Japan, including garage sales, many garage sales, and outdoor activities, and also a off-chain in Tokyo meetup hosted in WeWork. So XPOS, Pundi XPOS is spotted in various occasions. Thank you to Nana-san for pushing the adoption and presence of XPOS. And in May, we also attended a quite big exhibition called Innovex 2023 hosted in Taipei, Taiwan. Pundi X is one of the very few blockchain projects there to be seen at the exhibition. So we attracted quite a lot of people who are curious about what is blockchain and what we do. And it was a great opportunity to get to know more people and let more people do get to know what is our technology, what is our blockchain payment, and we even got some opportunity to talk further and business-wise through this event.
And for this, actually, thank you, Marginex team, to invite me to their Twitter space Marginex Talk episode. So we're able to talk about crypto payment, how can crypto complement fiat with another crypto pay company as well. So we have a very enjoyable talk during the discussion, during the sessions. And also me and Gabby, which is our commercial law associates based in Taipei, we got invited to a national education radio to talk with a teenager regarding crypto and NFT. I personally think it's very meaningful sessions because I believe most of people these days, when they talk about crypto, and then they have very negative perspective because of the FTX collapse and all those things happen in the crypto space. But I think continuously communicate with the mainstream audience that would helpful for us to actually talk about the technology side, why crypto technology can help the current financial infrastructure, how to improve transactions. So personally, I think it's very meaningful interview. And also we have the some merchants event called joint event with another crypto wallet, which is a Bitcoin Lightning wallet. Judy, do you want to talk about it?
Yes, we also have this event with LivePay. LivePay is a Bitcoin Lightning Network wallet, and this event is to reward through registering to LivePay both and make deposit to LivePay wallet. Both the merchant and the wallet user will be rewarded in Bitcoin. So we think it's a very interesting event, and it's our first try with different wallets to do this kind of activity through the XPOS. So if the community wants to see more of these events or more of these fun activities, you can always message us and let us know what wallet you want to see. Thank you.
And I think also in Q2 there are new partner that list Pundi X token in their exchange, which is ChangeX. They have an exchange, and we appreciate their listing. And also with the Bitcoin original NFT is getting very popular. We also got XPOS onto Bitcoin network as an NFT format. So thank you for Andreas to make it happen.
All right, I think the next one is actually a support by OneChain. So OneChain actually provided a bridge to support bridging of Pundi X and also actually FX into FX Core and also their one chain network. So shout out to one chain. Right. And next, our Q3 2023 outlook. We are focused on many things, implementing many things, and getting into many markets in Q3. And we want to mention two important things. One is actually the developing of white label Web3 POS solution for financial institution. The second one is actually to expand Expo's crypto exchange store globally. We have seen the success of a physical store whereby people go there to acquire and sell crypto, and we want to expand that globally, and that remains our very focus in Q3 2023. All right, I think now it's Q&A session. So whoever has any questions, you can drop us the questions on Zoom chat, and I think Judy is also collecting some of the questions. So if there's any, Judy, you can also ask right away.
Yes, I have two questions from the community. The first one is, when will XPOS transactions be reflected on Pundi Exchange?
Right, so maybe I can take this. We don't have a definite timeline yet for the transaction on Pundi Exchange, but it will definitely happen. And I think Q3 is a very possible quarter to see that happening. So look at Pundi Exchange and see the governance proposal, and also look at the forum on StarScan, and hopefully we will be able to share something soon. Something is happening on Pundi Exchange. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Zach. The second question is, when will we have decentralized XPOS available for merchants?
I will take that. I think that's also a very important inquiry from the distributor as well. So for decentralized XPOS, still we actually making some suspension in there, but because we are fixing the portal, so hopefully we will pick up the work where we left from the decentralized exchange, because we still see a lot of challenges that we need to overcome. For example, commission modules, instant conversion into stable coin, and also the chains of management of distributor and merchant. So I would say it's a huge amount of work for the development team, but we will pick it up in Q3 and Q4 as well. So I think if the decentralized XPOS is available, then it will be something in Q4 for testing, and then the finalized version could be in 2024. But at this moment, XPOS itself become very, very open. It's actually moving towards to Web3. So we were thinking maybe we can build on this existing structure to get it more open. So let's see how it goes, because the decentralized XPOS the purpose is to connect merchants' wallet directly to do the transactions. So we also need to look at needs in the market as well. So whether this is a huge demand from the merchant, so that we can speed up the development pace for that. All right. So any questions? more
think
question.
I saw one in
Mhm.
previously asked by Blockhead in the chat. It said I have a question asking what's happening with XPass cards.
Oh, right. I can take that. XPass card is still supported on XPass. So the difference is that without X Wallet, XPass card cannot be paired. But without the X Wallet, people can still activate their XPass card at the merchants, and also they can spend at the merchant. So for the merchants, X tokens inside XPass card become a reason for the users to do repetitive visits and spending or buying. So for XPass merchant is a good news. For XPass users, it could be a bad news because the X wallet is decommissioning. But I think that the best thing is that they can still use XPass card and could be using in a very closed loop environment. So yes, XPass card is still there. It just it will be very much focused on physical transactions. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are good with questions now. There's no more new questions.
Mm. All right, I think we are almost at the end. And one last thing is probably about Behind the Counter, a podcast series.
So if you miss any of the Twitter Spaces or quarterly report, then you can catch up with the Behind the Counter podcast series. I just saw a question on the burn. So for the burn, usually we will execute first, and then we make announcement on the Medium post for Pundi X quarterly burn.
Correct, per our standard practice every quarter.
Yeah, this is the same as usual.
Okay, all right. I think we are almost at an hour now.
Right.
Once again, thank you guys and girls for tuning in. Looking forward to more work on Q3 and really getting the adoption out there. So thank you guys for the support of Pundi X. Looking forward to the next session.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank you, guys.